Fellow Biafrans, wherever you are this moment listening to me, I want you to understand that the time for Biafra nation to fully come and stay is now. If peradventure we lose it now, we shall not get it anymore. Because looking at how far we have gone and the sacrifices we have made with our lives, our resources, our materials, our money, in order to get ourselves free from a terroristic country called Nigeria, we decided that no looking back. Decisions have been taken from above, and others that are coming now are coming from above to make sure that anything that have to do with Nigeria terrorist country is completely abolished in Biafra land. And there it comes, the delegitimization of Nigeria items and materials in Biafra land. Believe you me, that Nigerians and Nigeria government are astounded for what has happened recently and the blow that was given to them, and they are now unconscious. Unconsciously, they have nowhere to go to. They have no country to run to for help, and no country on earth will support them. You can see that the CDS of Nigeria, Chief Defense Staff of Nigeria, is completely down and cannot say a word and have nothing to offer mankind. Reason is that the whole world have discovered that Nigeria Chief Defense Staff, Nigeria Army Chief, Nigeria IG, Inspector, Police General, that all of them are colluded with the terrorists to be killing innocent Nigerians, citizens. And as well, they trespassed into Biafra land with their terrorism activities and jihadist movement of Nigeria, incorporated by Tinubu and Buhari region, which now they are in dilemma. What I'm telling you now is that Nigeria is completely disbalanced or disorganized, that their armies, their police, their DSS are useless, and they have no choice now to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and to comply with international command and order, because their rebellious attitude have become unbecoming, and their insubordination have gone beyond the border. And for this reason, eyes of the international community are on Nigeria. Failure to comply to sign for Biafra restoration shall attract international wrath on Nigeria government, and anything that have to do with Nigeria illegality, terrorist, criminal government that they are running. So, as it stands this day, their laughter and mockery have turned to sorrow and weeping to them because they have no place to run to and nobody will accept them. But quickly, before I wrap up, I want to tell you that Biafrans have formed a lot of alliances, both in foreign land and in Africa at large. For this reason, I can tell you that come to fight, Biafra is on top of the game. Nigeria is not going anywhere. They are finished. Don't be confused and don't be frustrated in mind because of what one senator, Abaribe, is talking from inside his room. He cannot come outside and say it because if he does that, he will disappear without a trace. And what I'm telling you this moment is that there is danger for the enemies of Biafra, the enemies of Mazen Namdekano Samoneba, Metomaribe, the enemies of Biafra freedom fighters. They are in double jeopardy in the whole world. Many of them have started running away from Finland as the fire is being ignited by foreign powers that Biafrans have the right to decide where to be and where not to be because the maltreatment and the torture, the killings by Nigeria government in Biafra land have exposed Nigeria to danger in the international community. So if Senator Abaribe and his cohorts have anything to say, let them come to challenge the international community and validate their own laws, animal laws, that is Nigerian laws, that can confront and counter what the international community have put as a direct and legal structure on ground for those who want to exit, or those who are fighting for freedom, or those who are looking for self-determination and self-defense. Let's see how Abaribe's constitution can defeat the international constitution. All of the noise he is making is inside his bedroom. He cannot do anything. He wants Nigeria and the Biafrans to be together so that he will remain a senator of Nigeria Republic forever and ever. So that every month he will run to Abuja to collect 14 million naira and put into his pocket with the ones he embezzled. But in all this, it's quite unfortunate that some of the Biafran youths and Igbo youths refuse to understand and probe their hearts, probe their conscience, and ask themselves, this 14 million that Senator Abaribe have been collecting for many years now, how many people in Biafra land has he given 1 million to? How many people in Biafra land has he bettered their life with that 14 million every month? Calculate it in 1 year, is over 1 billion naira in one man's pocket. Meanwhile, some Biafrans go to the bed with empty stomach. Some Biafran children cannot go to school because of school fees, because of school uniform, because of material to write in the school. Abaribe have not constructed one reasonable hospital, one reasonable school, one reasonable factory, one reasonable company in his community to say that this is the achievement of Abaribe as a senator of Republic of Nigeria, as a dividend of democracy, so that somebody can quickly say that he or she has benefited from Abaribe senatorial authority or senatorial candidate in the Republic of Animal Kingdom called Nigeria. So, my dear listeners, I want to tell you that where Nigeria government ends is where Biafrans started now. And I can categorically assure you that Biafra is more closer now than ever before. And this is the time the tussle for Biafra nation have just begun. Because Nigerians doesn't know how prepared Biafrans are to get themselves free from the pit toilet called Nigeria. And you know, what they did is to gather dead people. All what we are seeing in Azorok and Nigeria House of Assembly are dead people. People who don't think, people who don't meditate, people who don't have remorse, people who have reprobate mind, people who are just coming out from psychiatric checkup, and they make them senators and presidents and governors. And this is why the killings from Fulani people does not pain them, because all the Nigerian Federal Republic department management are suffering from mental malady. On the other hand, they are not mentally sound. Nigeria government is not mentally sound, and that is why killing, kidnapping, decapitation, banditry, terrorism does not look like anything for them. At least, if you want a leader, that leader must be thoroughly medically checked properly. Check his mind, check his brain, whether if he's well, whether if he's fit, whether if he's sound, not bringing mad people to come and rule those who have sound mind and sound brain. Is very unfortunate that whatever that comes into Nigeria, they embrace it, absorb it, and keep it with them, and it will be biting them and hurting them, and they will not say a word. I tell you, the end of Nigeria is now. As many prominent Igbos and many prominent Nigerians have decided to conceal the evil going on in Nigeria, just because few of them are in position, making money in billions every month, and they don't care the sufferings, the pains, and the awkward situations that their heavy-handedness, the autocratic and dictatorship and bureaucratic government have brought upon the poor masses of Nigeria. And everybody now feel that is how it's supposed to be, which I disagree.